just come to sit down, arise, just close your eyes, we're only here briefly, excuse me, so just settle in. Find that connection with the ground, so just notice your sit bones, where you connect with your mat, with the earth. Don't force anything here, but just start to relax through the shoulders. Sitting up a little bit taller with the in-breath. Relaxing and grounding down with the out-breath. Two more breaths here. And again, breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. From here, slowly open your eyes. We're just going to get a little bit of movement in through the body here. So allow yourself to just gently lean over to the right side. Come back as you round through the spine. And then moving over towards the left side, opening up through the chest. So we inhale as we come forward, we exhale as we come back. So just get some movement in here. The hips are still rooted. And obviously we'll just be a little bit of movement in the legs as we take these circular movements round, but just see if you can keep those hips rooted and the upper body is nice and light. You can invite the shoulders in, you can lean really forward if you want to, rolling back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Just take a couple more here before we gently start to switch it round, so go the other way. Find that breath, invite that breath in. Slowly rolling round. Take one more here, and then as you start to roll back, rolling back through center, really bring the chin into the chest, hands are rooted on the knees, almost like you're pulling back with the hands, rounding through the spine. You can really start to lean back here. I'll just show you from the side position. So really starting to lean back. Take another breath. Inhale, open up through the chest. So from here, you're going to anchor through the hands and lean the chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, coming forward. Just a couple more here. Then inhale back to center. And from here, I just want you to just get a little bit of movement into your neck. So you're gently just going to drop right ear to right shoulder, come back to center and to the other side. So just get some movement, a little bit of fluidity through the neck, some gentle movement through the neck. Inhale, coming to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale, coming back up through center. From here, I just want you to drop the chin to the chest, lifting back up, and just lifting the chin gently up towards the ceiling. Back to center, chin to chest. Back through center and lifting the chin up. Lovely. Come back through center. This time just gently looking over towards one side, towards one shoulder. Back through center. Exhale, looking over the other side. Back through center. One more each way. Navel draws in. Try and relax through the shoulders. Exhaling. And inhaling. So inviting that breath. From here, you're going to come back through center. You're going to drop your left ear to your left shoulder, then the chin rolls down to your chest, right ear to right shoulder. Chin rolls down to the chest, left ear to left shoulder. Chin rolls down, and maybe this time you decide to take that circle all the way up, over to the other side. So you just start to create some mindful circles here, using your nose to lead. It's like you're trying to draw a circle with your nose. You can move slower, faster, you decide. And then gently reverse it, just for a breath or two. And then spiraling back through center. From here, just realign your body. So sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. We're going to just do a little bit of movement with the arms here, and we're going to add this movement when we come into standing postures in a moment. So what I want you to do, we're going to inhale, bring your arms up, so you've got like cactus arms. You can start to lean back if you want to, if you're feeling okay in the lower back. From here, you're going to exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, chin to chest, you're rounding through. Inhale, open up, hands come left to right, palms meet above the head. You can look at the palms and then bring your hands all the way back down to the heart. Again, inhale, open up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up above the head. Exhale, hands come down to the heart center. One more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding through. Hands come down. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Take a breath here. Breathing in. Breathing out. From here, using your exhale to bring your hands forward, shifting forward, coming all the way onto all fours. Just get yourself situated here on your mat. And then we're going to go through 5 cat cows. So you know what you're doing here. Find that ankle with the top of the feet. Push away with the hands. So you're really rooting down here. You can take a bit more space if you want to. And then flow with your breath. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing forwards. Exhale, rounding through. Chin to chest, navel draws up. Just keep that going with the breath. Maybe even closing your eyes here. Notice how this feels. Taking that stretch through the tummy. That stretch into the back. And then from here, coming back to that neutral position. Bumping the hips to the right, gently looking over towards the left. Coming back through center, navel draws in, bumping the hips to the left. Looking back over that right shoulder, coming back through center. From here, walk your hands forward. And then you're going to relax your arms down, so your forearms come down to the floor. Arms are in parallel position. Walk your knees back. And then melting your heart. Maybe your forehead comes down to touch the mat. Coming into our heart to earth pose. Anahata Asana. Heart to earth. Take a breath. One more breath here. Rooting down. Inhale, looking up, looking forward towards the hands as you shift the hips all the way down to the floor. Inhale, rolling back. So the hands are still in that position. The forearms are rooted, the hands are rooted, coming into our Sphinx pose. Take a breath here. Get some movement in through the neck. Pushing down through the pelvis, through the top of the feet. Exhale, lifting those hips, coming back into our downward dog position. Take a breath. Pedal the feet. Notice how you feel here. You can shake the hips left to right. Rooting down. Navel draws in. Have some space in the shoulders. Imagine you're trying to drop the elbows down away from the wrists. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward towards the front. Make your way up to the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Taking up some space here. Navel draws in. Exhale, folding back down, rooting down through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Roll the shoulders back. Just take a moment here to arrive. Adjust your clothes if you need to. Shake it off. Okay, so coming back to that movement we did when we were seated. So what I want you to do, you're going to inhale, your hands come back into these cactus arms, this chest opener, heart opener. Exhale, allow yourself to fold down, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. And again, inhale, open up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, reaching down, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. 3 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up. Hands reach, palms touch. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Again. Inhale all the way back up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching all the way up. This time, exhale, hands come down to the heart. And then we're going to inhale, reach those hands back up. Come into a steeple grip. So we're pointing through the index fingers, reaching the hands up above your head. Just see if you can bring the shoulders back a little bit so the upper arms are around the ears. Take that length on it, inhale. So you have soft knees, you're rooting down through your feet. Exhale, just leaning over towards the right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands, coming all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Plant the hands, just step the right foot back, lower the right knee down. Inhale, roll the shoulders open, come onto the top of that back foot. Interlace the fingers, push them into the thighs, you push yourself up. Take a breath here. I have a hair that's annoying me on my face, sorry. Roll the shoulders back. Navel draws in. So you're imagining that you're bringing those thighs towards each other. Keeping the left hand where it is on that thigh, push away. Inhale, reach the right hand up. My legs are strong. I have that activation, that awareness through the legs. On an exhale, just gently reaching right arm over towards the left side. Coming into this side stretch, all the way from the right hip, right thigh, all the way up the side of the body. Inhale, come back up, reach both hands up. Exhale, hands come down, frame that foot. Stepping the left foot back to meet the right, coming straight into our plank pose. It's the movement in here, shifting forward and back. You can pedal the feet. Just getting that stretch. And then shifting forward, elbows drawing, lower the knees if you need to. Exhale all the way down to the tummy. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, folding back down. Either curl the toes under, push back to knees, or power up to plank. Exhale. Lifting those hips, coming back to downward dog. Taking a breath. You can move the hips left to right. And then find some stillness here. Gently just lift that right leg up. It doesn't have to come too high. Look forward towards the hands and just step that right foot up. Lower the right knee down. Hands interlace, pushing into the thigh, coming up. Come onto the top of the foot. Navel draws in. Having this awareness through the legs. Really root down through the top of that back foot. That front foot. Roll the shoulders back. Opening up through the chest. Take another breath here. Find this foundation. Right hand stays on the right thigh. Inhale, lifting that left arm up. So with this right hand, you can imagine that you're just trying to plug this right hip back and in just a little bit. Take this leg through the left side. And when you're ready, exhale, reaching over. Allow this right elbow to just drop down as you reach with the left arm. Take a breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, coming back up, lifting both arms up. Exhale, framing the foot. Lifting that back knee. From here, stepping left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. From here, inhale, cactus those arms again, just one of these. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. This time, bring the palms together. Exhale, folding all the way back down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Stepping the right foot back this time, keeping the left foot where it is. You can lower the right knee, or maybe you keep this right knee lifted. Again, interlace the hands, push away. Push into this left thigh. Maybe you're here. Wherever you are, take a breath. Navel draws in. So stacking everything up on top of each other. Have a soft bend in that back knee. You don't have to be dead straight here. So find a little bit of ease. Push away. Left hand comes down. Onto that left thigh. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Navel draws back. On your next exhale, just gently start to lean over towards the left side. Really feel that stretch into that right hip. Inhale, bring the arms all the way back up. Frame your head with your upper arms. So sometimes we're here, just bring it back. And then exhale, bring the hands back down to frame that foot. Stepping left foot back, coming straight into our plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale back down. Curl the toes under or push back to knees or back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Shake your head a little bit here. Get some movement if you need to. So try and give the brain and the thinking mind a break here. So just feel it in your body. Instead of thinking, am I doing the right thing? Feel it. Is there something else that you need here? Gently lifting that right leg up behind us. And then looking forward just so we can step this right foot up. If you need to lower the knee to do that, do. Right foot comes up, framing that right foot. Again, you can lower this left knee down, coming back to this position, or keep that back knee lifted. Interlace the fingers. Push them into the thigh. Roll yourself up. Settle in. Navel draws back. It's always quite a nice thing to bend into that back knee, just to level everything up, to stack everything up on top of each other. And then find your foundation here. Right hand roots down onto this right thigh. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, start to take that left arm over towards the right side. Drop that right elbow down so you've got that space between the right ear and the right shoulder. Take one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot. And then rock that left foot up to meet the right forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Root to rise. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more of that chest opening flow. So inhale, arms come back, cactus arms. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, sweep the arms left to right, reaching up towards the ceiling, maybe gaze up towards those palms. Exhale, coming all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Keeping that right knee lifted, or again, you can lower that right knee. Interlace the hands, bring the hands to the side. Roll the shoulders back. You start to just pick up the pace just a little bit here. Left hand stays on that thigh. Inhale, reach the right hand up. Then maybe leaning over towards the left side. You can release that left hand that's on the thigh. Maybe just allow it to drop down here. If you're kneeling, you might be able to reach the floor. If you're up high, depending on how flexible you are, maybe you can reach the floor, maybe you've got a block. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale now into our warrior two. So take that stance, take this pose, left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Bend into that front knee. Peaceful warrior. Right hand comes behind your back. Inhale, lifting left arm up. Leaning back. Left knee still bent, legs are staying exactly where they are. Exhale, coming forward into side angle. Reaching that right arm up and over towards the front of your mat. Inhale, coming back up. This time your right hand wraps around your belly as you then reach back with the left. Inhale, coming back, pivot that back foot, coming all the way down, framing that left foot, and then step the left foot back. Shifting forward into plank. Exhale, either all the way down, chaturanga, into our upward facing dog now. Get some movement in through the neck. Lower the knees. Curl the toes under. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, settle back into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Anchor down through that left foot. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Gently looking forward, stepping that right leg up. Coming into our lunge on this side. Interlace the fingers. Push them into the thigh as you come up. And then grounding back down here. Find your foundation. Relax. Find the breath. Right hand roots down into your right thigh. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. On your exhale, start to lean over. Maybe you release the right hand off the right thigh. You start to drop that right shoulder down. Take a breath here. Strong through the legs. Navel draws in. Take one more breath. Inhale, reaching both hands up. Lifting up slightly through the legs. Then pivot that back foot. Exhale, warrior two. Again, find your alignment here. Find the foundation. Navel draws in. Sending the arms left to right. Gazing over that front hand. Get some movement in the neck if you need to. Left hand comes around the back. Flip that front palm. Inhale, reaching back. So the legs are staying where they are. Maybe gazing up towards the hand. Maybe slightly out. or you can keep the gaze out to the side. Take another breath here. Inhale, coming up, transition. Exhale, right hand comes down to the right knee, and then just gently sending that left hand forward. This right hand, just gently push away, so you're not just collapsing into this right elbow, this forearm. Have a little bit of lift here. Take a break. Breathe here. Inhale, coming back up, legs staying where they are. This time the left hand wraps around the belly, reaches back with the right hand. Inhale, coming up, pivot that back foot. Hands come down to frame the foot. This time we're going to step the right foot back and then shifting forward again into plank. Just move forward and back here in plank. And then shifting the weight over the wrists. Elbows drawing. Exhale, lower all the way, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lower the knees down. Shifting the hips back. From here, you can come into a wide-legged child's pose, or if you're happy to, coming into the traditional knees together, and slowly hands reach back towards your feet. Head comes down to the ground. Soften. Find the breath here. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Find this position here. If you need a blanket or a cushion under the knees, then take it. You can do this kneeling as well. But from here again, inhale those arms out, cactus pose. Exhale, just allow yourself to fold into a child's pose. Inhale again. Exhale to soften. Inhale, rolling back up. Roll the shoulders back. Get any movement you need to here. And we're going to come up onto high knees. So that steeple grip we had at the beginning, just separate the legs a little bit here and find that steeple grip again. Bringing the navel in towards the spine. We're going to start to reach the hands up above the head. So again, just see if you can get the shoulders, the arms back just a little bit, rooting down through the top of the feet. Navel draws in, this long line here through the body. Inhale, take length. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Okay, so we bring them out in front as you start to lean back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, reaching up. So our body's staying in that one long line. Exhale. Inhale to reach, using those legs. Exhale, coming back. One more. Inhale to reach. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Push away, coming into our all fours position. From here, just send the right leg behind you, reaching through that right heel. Walk the hands forward just a little bit. So we're going to see if we can transition from this pose, okay, this position with one leg, curl the toes under with that left foot, and then push yourself up into a one-legged plank. Take another breath. Inhale, shifting the chest back. So you're coming into a one-legged or three-legged downward facing dog. That right leg is lifting. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee comes to the right elbow. Inhale, reaching right leg back up. Exhale, right knee comes through center. And then step that right foot up. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. From here, find this root through the feet. Inhale, open up, lifting the arms up in front of you, above the head, Straighten through that front leg briefly. And then exhale, send the hands down and behind you. So the palms are facing towards the ground. Open up through the chest here. Lean forward. Bending into that front leg, finding that root, that foundation. And then release the hands, bring the hands to the heart. You're going to see if you can transition here, stepping that left foot up to meet the right. Mountain pose. Take another breath. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink the hips down into our chair pose. And then allow the hands to come all the way behind you, just like we did in our high lunge. You're then going to inhale, take that left knee, that left foot off the ground as you reach your hands up. Take that full expression in this one-legged Tadasana, this balance, find a focus. And then again, the hands are going to send back behind you, palms facing down as you lean forward, sending left leg behind you. So coming into this warrior 3 variation. Navel draws in, reaching back with the hands, and then trust. Stepping that left foot back, soft bend in that right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, frame that front foot. Stepping right foot back, downward dog briefly, and then shifting forwards into our plank pose. From here, just get a little bit of movement, shifting forward and back, building strength, and then flow, either all the way to Cobra or Chaturanga, into upward facing dog, coming back down, shifting back, making your way all the way back into downward facing dog. Take a breath there, I blow my nose. Excuse me. Find the breath. Movement through the head. Going on to the other side, anchor down through that left foot. Inhale, reach the left leg up behind you. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or left tricep. Upper body's in plank. Inhale, shifting back into 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in towards the nose, rounding through the spine, really trying to lift up through the front body to the back body, and then step left foot up. Inhale, open up through the arms, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come down, palms face away from you. Bend into that front knee, strong, rooted down. Send that right heel away from you. Exhale, leaning forwards. Take a breath, breathing in. Navel draws back, having all this awareness here. Slowly release the hands down to the floor, shifting right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, bend the knees, arms go left to right, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Soft knees, bringing the feet together if that's comfortable for you. There's small space in between the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms face towards each other. Exhale, sink the hips down. Coming back into this chair pose variation. Send the hands behind you. Lean forward slightly with the chest, but navel draws back. So we tuck this tailbone under slightly, sinking the hips down. Take a breath here, find a focus. So from here, find this balance. As your hands drop to the floor, or towards the floor, as you start to inhale, you start to lift up through that right heel, right leg, Coming into our one-legged Tadasana. Hands reaching up above the head. Little pinkies turning in towards each other. Find that focus, that gaze. And then we're going to send the arms back, just like before. And as we do, send that right leg behind you. Palms facing down. Soft bend in that left leg. You can point with that right foot if you want, or you can flex through the feet. Navel draws in here. Find a focus. Find a gaze. And then trust. Slight bend into that left knee. Release the right foot back behind you. Inhale into your high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Frame that foot. Stepping left foot back. Shifting forward into plank. From here, right hand's going to come under the face. You're going to roll over onto your right foot, the outside edge. You can stack the feet here, or if you need to, you can bring that left foot in just for a bit more support. Where you are, you push away. Really starting to lift the hips. You can even bring the right hand to the hip, to the ribs. Start to open up through the chest. Left arm reaches up, maybe reaches towards the front. You can even start to take a star shape here, a tree. Take another breath. Navel draws in. And then exhale, left hand comes down. Shifting forward into plank, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, power up, either to knees or plank. And then this time, left hand comes in to the middle, rolling over onto the outside edge of that left foot. Again, if you need this little kickstand here to support, then do open up. Open up through the chest, through the side body. Decide if you want to take a variation here. Full breath. And then exhale, release. Coming back, vinyasa or child's pose, downward dog. Entirely up to you. Decide whether you want the cobra or up dog when you feel like you need to take a break. And then making our way back into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Move a little through the head. Exhale. Slowly lower the knees down to the floor. Knees come wide. Big toes to touch. If you're already in child's pose, you can either stay there or make your way into extended child's pose. And just take a couple of breaths. Quiet the mind. Calm the breathing. Let go of the need to do anything here. Just settle in and trust. Accept where your body is today, how the body is moving. If you're in extended child's pose, stay here for a moment, keeping the head towards the ground. Just widen through your hands. So your hands can come off the mat. Your forearms, upper arms are lifted. Find that base, okay, the heel of the hand, so the heel of the palm, root down, and then spread your fingers so you can have that contact with the ground. And then from here, I want you to lift the heel of your hand and maybe wiggle the fingers a little bit further away. Activate through the arms. So imagine that you're trying to pull your hands back towards you now. We're not sliding them back, we're just building some strength in the shoulders. Staying in this extended pose. Take another breath here. Breathing deep. Slowly relax through the arms, walk the arms back. Inhale, coming up. Walking the knees back in under. Coming back up into this high knees little flow again. So just get some movement in the shoulders first of all. So if you feel there's any tension, just ease off. And then you can come back to this steeple grip, okay, with this movement. Or if you want to, you can keep your hands at your heart here in our Anjali Mudra, and you can be in this position. So you decide. Anchor through the top of the feet. Have a little bit of a space, about a fist width in between the knees. Settle in, rooting down through the top of the feet. Find steeple grip or Anjali Mudra. Take a breath in. Breathing out, lean back. One long line. Breathing in, taking length. Breathing out, rooting down through the top of the feet. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out, lean back. Breathing in, so it's not quantity, it's the quality here. Breathing out. Last one, breathing in. As we lean back, maybe you hold, take a breath, and then coming back forward, bringing the hands down to the floor. From here, sending left foot behind you, just practicing this transition on this side. So walk the hands forward just a little bit, then curl the toes under of that right foot, push up and into plank. That left foot is still lifted. Maybe you do a one-legged vinyasa here, so exhale, lower down, then shifting onto the top of the feet into upward facing dog. Then shifting back into plank. Lift those hips, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Rooting down through the heels. Okay, so from here, staying in downward dog, maybe walk the feet in just a little bit closer towards the hands. Or you can walk the hands back a little bit. Maybe then you can get the heels to the floor, don't worry if you can't. Navel draws in. Right hand is going to reach over towards your left leg. So either comes to the outside of your thigh, your calf. Maybe you can reach all the way to your left ankle. Take a breath here. And then coming back into our down dog. Left arm comes across to the right side. Maybe you hold on to that right shin, gazing underneath the arms. If your legs are bent, you can be here. And then coming back. One more on each side. Right hand to left side. Hold on to that shin, open up. Gazing underneath the left armpit. Relaxing through the right shoulder. Bringing right hand back. Left hand to the other side. Take a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Hands come back down, walk the feet back just a little bit, shifting forwards into plank. Push away from the floor, chest draws up, right hand taps left shoulder, right hand comes down, left hand touches left shoulder, left hand comes down. You can do this kneeling, okay? You can do this in full plank. So just get some movement. Try and keep those hips still. It's quite hard. We'll do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips high. Downward facing dog. Stretch back with the arms. Full breath here. Exhale, lower the knees. Hands reach forward, knees walk back just a little bit, melt the heart down towards the earth, forehead comes down, And take a breath, just stretching through these shoulders, building just a few little strength movements with the mindfulness of the breath. So we're not trying to force anything here. From here, breathing in, looking forwards, lower the forearms down, shifting your pelvis down to the floor, coming back to the Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx pose, this is an active pose. Okay, we're pushing away with our arms, our shoulders roll back, our chest is open, we anchor down through the top of the back fin. We find that root through the pelvis, rolling the shoulders back. Imagine, just like we were doing in that extended child pose with the hands, imagine you're trying to pull your hands back towards you. Just activates the arms, activates the muscles in the chest. Take a breath here. Breathing deep. Stretching through the front of the body into that belly. Exhale, lowering down. From here, send your fingers behind you, palms facing down. Forehead comes down to the mat. You can gently just rock your hips left to right. And rolling those shoulders back. Hands lift and reach back on the inhale. Coming into our locust pose. Anchor down through these feet. Roll those shoulders. Take another breath. Maybe you can come up a little bit higher. Soft, gentle neck. Exhale. Rolling back down. Bringing the hands on top of each other, underneath the forehead. Just allow the elbows to go left to right. And again, just shake the hips. You can roll the forehead on top of your hands. Take a full breath. You're going to take 2 more breaths here. Just notice what's going on in the body. Notice how you're feeling today. Notice the strength that you're building in your shoulders. So maybe you can really feel your shoulders here. And then from here, we're slowly going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, making your way all the way back into a child's pose with the hands reaching in front of you. Very briefly. Forehead comes down towards the floor. It's not going to reach. Take another breath. Inhale, coming back up. Gently swing the legs one way. Coming all the way over onto your bottom. Bending the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Hold on to the knees here. Move any fleshy parts out of the way if you need to. Open up through the chest. Get some movement into the neck. Navel draws back. Strong. Focused. With ease. From here, you can keep this right leg bent. Bringing the left knee in again, holding onto the left outside of that left foot with the right hand. So you switch your thumb down towards the ground as you hold on. So we've done this already this week. I want you to push that foot away from you. So you start to straighten through the hands and then sending that left foot back. Navel draws in. We're going to be going over a few things over the next couple of weeks, just adding them in, repeating them into different sequences so we can learn and grow from them, see the difference in our bodies as we commit to more and more yoga sessions. One of the joys of online yoga is that there's more that you can tap into, a little bit easier than having to drive somewhere and then go back. Exhale, release. Bringing left foot down to the ground. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bringing the right foot in. Left hand goes all the way across to the outside, thumb down, outside of that right foot. Inhale to open up, then send that left foot away from you, pushing into the heel. Right hand comes back now. Take that full expression here. Navel draws back, lots to think about. Rooting down through this left foot. Pulling against this right foot. The right foot's also pushing into the hand, so you have this stretch through the chest, through the shoulders, through the back of the body, active. One more breath here. Exhale, release. From here, just bring the soles of the feet together. And then allow your knees to just gently drop away from the arms. So it may be that your knees are quite high. Okay, that's fine. Just acknowledge where you are. And then just send the breath so the knees can just soften slightly. Bring your thumbs to the inner arch of your foot. Just start to rub that foot gently, maybe even rubbing the ankles. Interlace the hands, wrap them around the base of the feet here, so coming underneath. Use that to roll the shoulders open and back. Feet are pushing into the hands gently pulling against the feet, just to build that length, that extension through the spine. Exhale. You can either keep your elbows in and fold forward here. I quite like to bring my elbows wide. Sometimes I can bring them into the knees so they can just help to guide the knees down a little bit as you fold forwards with your heart, with your chest. Gazing down towards the feet or gently closing your eyes. Stay rooted through the hips. Inhale, slowly rolling back up. From here, hands come to the outside of the knees, bringing your knees back in. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. Okay, we can all do with a hug every now and then. And then from here, lying down onto your back. Just gently crossing your left foot or your left ankle over onto the left knee. And then I just want you to allow your your right foot over your left knee. Just allow your hips, your legs to just roll to the left side. Your hands to be wherever, just coming into a gentle twist, gaze going to the other direction. The legs to the left, gaze to the right. Take a breath. Inhale, coming back round. Switching the legs over. Left ankle crosses over right knee. And then on an exhale, just allowing the legs to roll to the right side. So you can really just allow your feet to roll over here as much as you want. And then your gaze coming to the left. Take a breath. Rolling back through center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. One more little squeeze here. And then release the feet down to the floor. Either keep the knees bent here if you want to, or you can allow the feet to go long, coming into your Shavasana, your corpse pose, your relaxation. Maybe today you bring left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly. Noticing the breath. His hands symbolizing that connection, that cycle. from our gut, our instinct, to our heart, our love, our creativeness. We really connect to these two areas in our body and really listen to what they're telling us when we do things. They almost give us the answers anyway. Go with your gut. Lead with your heart. Taking a couple more breaths here. We will finish lying on our backs today. So gently bringing your hands together at your heart center. Always having kind and loving intentions. Hands to the mouth for kind and loving words. And to the forehead, to the third eye. Gently pushing those thumbs into that space, that connection. To always have kind and loving thoughts to ourselves, to those around us, and the rest of the world. Namaste.